Hello and welcome to the MODversation, Modification Conversation. Today, it's episode 22 of the long videos, and we're going to go downstairs, we're going to hang out with the GTI, and we're going to change the cabin filter, because it's been a couple of years, and I just vacuumed it once, trying to, make it last longer, but I got a brand new one. We're going to take the old one out, we're going to clean it out, vacuum it, put the new one in, and then we're going to add some windscreen wiper fluid to the wiper fluid reservoir, and which I changed the blue cap for a black cap from ECS Tuning. It was just something I added on with another order. And we're going to check the oil because I'm going to FRESNO tomorrow. And we're going to take some road trip videos on the way so that I can compile a video for you when I'm there taking care of business. So enjoy episode 22 of the MODversation, cabin filter, windscreen wiper fluid reservoir refill, and check the oil. All right then. So what I did is I popped the hood and got all my tools ready. There's one Phillips screw in the cabin filter housing, and I'm going to change that with a Torx bit screw. So there's 3 Torx and 1 Phillips. So that's why I've got 2 tools here. And so that's that. And here we go with the Phillips first, because I want to get that kind of out of the way. And when you're taking these screws off, make sure you put them someplace you can get them quick. And don't lose them. I got a set of Torx bits when I first got the car, and I just use this little ratchet with them. It's not ideal. I would love a set of magnetic Torx screwdrivers, and I think I will try and get myself a little Cyber Monday deal soon, but I might have missed the boat on that. But here I go with my little ratchet Torx bit extravaganza. I'm checking everything out. There I go. And make sure you put, I usually use my little pocket for these screws just so I don't lose them, you know what I mean? So that's going well. And it's off. Back in the pocket. And there we go with the third to the last, I think. Or is there still one more in there? Oh yeah. So yeah, these are some of the original ones. Some I've replaced with a little set I got from eBay when I first got the GTI. I just got some Torx, just extra ones for the trim and the bumper or whatever, license plate. And I'm gonna figure out some sort of license plate attachment solution, because I just have the Torx screws right on there now. So there we go. It's off and ready. And because I remembered it. All right, and there's this piece. So here it is. This is something I like to clean with one of those, Lysol lemony wipes. You can get, the wet ones. So I do it every time just to make it, smell nice in the car. And so there you go. That's happening. And, put these pieces someplace that's not going to land in the engine bay, right? So here we go. Old, I think I put that in there to make the place smell nice. I didn't mean to leave it in there for so long. All right. This usually happens to me. When it's coming out, the filter falls, but it's usually in place when I pop it in. Here I am wrestling with it. But yeah, you may have to lift the whole thing up a little bit, but there it is. That's what the filter snaps, into, and you snap that in. And ooh, look, yeah, I mean, it's not as bad as I've seen, and I did give it a good vacuuming in a little. And here we go with the vacuum. I love my DeWalt. These batteries. I love having a system of batteries that go with everything, right? So I'm really getting in there. Getting all those needles out. This is the time to do it. You're in there while you're down there. Get in there. Really get in there. So I'm getting it out. And there was I had a problem with spiders for a while. So just because the car sat for a bit. But I think they've gone into hibernation. Here we go. Brand spankers, new. I like that. That's pretty cool. So yeah, and Bosch side out, so you can read it. That's how I always do it. And I give it a little lemony, Lysol-y, just a little once over twice, just because, I'm gonna be having my dad in this thing this weekend. So if so, I'd like it to smell nice in there. Sometimes it smells like an old car, which is fine because it is. It's 23 years old, and it looks like it was designed yesterday. So yeah, Lysol, any place you think you want to. I mean, this is the time to do it, right? So it's going to be a long holiday season of trips back and forth. So I'm ready. The brakes are good. The oil's good. I'm just getting this cabin filter thing because I want to do a car video before I get out of here. So yeah, now that's how it looks. That's perfect. Everything is lined up, and you put the side, so it's got 2 tabs in front and 3 in the back. So you put the 3 tabs in first, and then you click the 2 in place, and that's how it looks. And it looks great, and it's time to button it up. Put your clean cover back on gently. You don't want to mess anything up. You don't want to dislodge the cabin filter, which I've done in the past. All right, looks good. It slid right in. I didn't realize I was in such the way here. But there we go. And it's time for the Torx. So I've added a Torx. I've taken the Phillips away, and I've added a Torx. So it's 4. I don't need that Phillips anymore. And here we go. Torx, Torx, Torx. Yeah, I'm going to get a set of Torx magnetics because I keep dropping these things, which is not good. All right, look at me go. I'm having such a good time because I had a great time on Thanksgiving driving this thing back and forth to Sacramento and then Martinez. It really handled. The only thing I didn't like was bumper to bumper traffic for an hour having a manual transmission. I was fine, but my sprained foot that's supposedly 100% healed was really getting tired. So yeah. But it's been fun to finally get back into the swing of driving this car around. And really, I feel like I'm good at manual transmission driving again. Because after my foot was sprained, I had to kind of relearn how to drive again. So here we go. It's buttoned up. It's getting buttoned up. All right. Everything looks good. Yeah. Put it in. Here we go. I know I've got it. I didn't lose it. There we go. All right, so all 4 Torx screws are back in place. Everything's clean. The filter is brand new, brand spankers. I'll put it in my logbook that's in the glove compartment. And there we go. Time for the rubber piece, which is the piece de resistance. Here we go. Yes. All right. I likes it. And that's done. It doesn't take that long. And on the Bosch filter, it says estimated time 18 minutes. I don't think it did. It took me that long. All right, now windscreen wiper fluid reservoir. So I got that black cap from ECS Tuning, and because eventually I want everything. I'm gonna change the coolant reservoir to a brand new one, so it's a good plastic. That's the original one. That's why it's all yellowed. Here we go. My little concoction of Windex and distilled water. All right. Whee! Or Brita water. Actually, it's Brita water. It's Brita water and Windex. Cool. It's about a 50-50. I just got a bunch of Windex. Somebody left it in the laundry rooms. I'll use it. And it does help after a bug screen window. Here we go. And I'm trying to get as high as I can with it. All right. Perfect. making sure the lid's on there correctly, and it's in. Ta-da! Now, I need to check the oil because I don't like it right at the top. I like it just a little bit below. So I'm hoping that it still hasn't burned any from my 2 trips, which I keep checking it, but I like, it's an old engine. It's a VR6. It's one of Volkswagen's Wookiees. Let's keep her going, right? All right. I love how she sounds too when I'm. Oh yeah, perfect. Look at that gold. Oh, it's just some nectar right there. Yep, perfect. That's just where it was. It's not burning any. It's not too full. When it's too full, you have a danger of hurting your catalytic converter. So thanks for watching. Everything's looking great, and I'm ready for my trip. So this has been episode 22 of the MODversation modification conversation. Tune in next time for road trip videos and tours of Fresno. And I might even do some orbital polishing on those scratchy bits that I washed them and it still looks scratchy. So I'm gonna see if I can get those troublesome spots on the hood and on the roof of the car fine. All right. Thanks for watching. See you next time.